everybody, this is Cege Smith, and if you haven't heard of me before, I am the author of many tales of paranormal origin. So if you like ghosts, if you like zombies, if you like vampires, I have a series for you. And you can find that, best place is to go check out my website, www.cegesmith.com. But for everybody else who does know me, you are probably here to hear a little bit about my latest project, and that is the Mortality serial. So I've gone a little quiet over the last couple months, and that's because I have been working on finishing up this project, which has kind of haunted me for the last almost 2 years. So if you were paying attention, about a year and a half ago, I started down this road of trying a serial. And serials are basically short parts of serialized fiction. Think about them like TV episodes in a season. So I had released the first 3 episodes, if you will, of what I was calling the Gamescape serial at that time. So I got disillusioned pretty quickly because for one reason or another, people just weren't reading it. So it's really hard to chug along, continuing to roll out. You have to release serial episodes pretty quickly on a pretty regular schedule. And after releasing the first 3 and just not really getting any readers, I decided it was better to take it all down and then come back to it later, as opposed to continuing to try and work on something that I wasn't excited about anymore. So that's been kind of sitting out there for quite a while for me. And after I wrapped up, the Twisted Soul series, the Blood Truth series, the Shadow series, all of my series are complete. Then it was time that I could kind of go, what do I want to do next? And I thought about the fact that I had this serial out there, and so I decided to come back to it. What I did is I rebranded it. Of course, I changed the name to the Mortality serial, and then it had a pretty heavy kind of sci-fi action-adventure element already to it, but I wanted to infuse a little bit of my paranormal stuff into it. So I did that. I wrote part 4, and then of course I have been releasing them over the last couple months. So the full story arc, so the first season, if you will, of Mortality is available out on Amazon today. So you can go check that out. A little bit about what it is though. So the main character, Lainey Gray, is a young woman who was diagnosed with terminal cancer. And she is at the end of her journey. And so she's only got about a week to live. And that's when this mysterious man shows up in her hospital room and tells her that if she is willing to work for him or take on this challenge, that he will give her the cure to her cancer. And so Lainey is at this point in her life where she doesn't have anybody left in her life. She really doesn't have anything to lose. But it's this very ambiguous thing that she may have to do where she's kind of questioning her morals and values because she realizes she may have to do some things that she never thought she would have to do in order to get her cure, in order to be able to live a long and happy, healthy life. So you find out that the man is Victor Franks. He's the CEO of a very large pharmaceutical company, and they have developed the cure for cancer. But they're still on this testing what it is phase. So when she receives this temporary cure that's supposed to get her through her trial, it has imbued her with some psychic abilities and some other special abilities that she didn't have before. So that's a very interesting, complex thing she has to deal with as well. So again, it's a complete story right now. And I do have, I left a hook at the end though. So if readers do like the Mortality serial, if they want more of it, and I hear that enough, there is a hook there that I could pull her story through to a second season, if you will, of the Mortality serial. So that's something that I'll be kind of keeping my ear to the ground and hearing about, how people are responding to the serial overall. You can get all 4 parts on Amazon.com right now. It is exclusive to Amazon. There are reasons for that, which I'm not going to go into here, but suffice it to say, if you have access though to a Kindle app on your iPhone, on your iPad, downloading it to your PC or your Mac, you would have the ability to be able to still access this content even though it is exclusive to Amazon. So if you do want to read the Mortality serial and you don't have a Kindle, that's how you can still get it. I read all my stuff on my iPad these days, even though I pretty much buy all my stuff at Amazon. So that's the news right now. There are other things coming in 2015, but I will wait until 2015 to share that with you about what I'm going to be doing next year. In the meantime, I hope everyone has a fantastic holiday season. Thank you as always for your support and for being a fan. And I look forward to chatting with you again soon. So have a great one. Again, this is Cege Smith, and you can find me at cegesmith.com. Thank you.